Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Menhera Monday. I'm your host, Exhibit A, wishing you a very happy Menhera Monday. How are y'all doing today? Hello, Belle. Hello, Zana-chan. Hello, Sakura. Missed the new intro? What do you mean? It's the same intro. Exact same. It's never changed. Oh, so Sakura, congrats on being first. Good work, Sakura. Nice. Hello, Moxie. I'm excited for this one. Why this one specifically? Is it because you? Oh, wait? Is it because you found out about the thing? The thing that I'm gonna do this Menhera Monday? Oh my god. How did you find out? Who leaked it? Oh, you can't tell anyone, it's a secret. Shush, shush. Belle was first? Well, that's what I thought too, but then Sakura said trust. And I was like, oh, okay. So, like, she kind of corrected me there. I'm happy with sharing my firsts. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think this channel is a great place for people having their firsts. If any of you want to have your firsts with me, I'm always open to that. But yeah, welcome Moxie. You found out about the thing? Oh dear. Don't tell anyone. Shh, it's a surprise. I'm just kidding, guys. There is no thing. I'm just saying that to make you all act up. The thing's not real. It's not real. I'm just saying that to be dramatic. Because I'm just fake. There's no thing. There's nothing. No. Trusting everyone now, Exhibit? Well, trust that I'm the most unhinged. I can believe that. Hello, Bakiaro. 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 It's all yours, Belle. I just wanted to test if Exhibit hates me. How funny would it be if I was just like, if I ignored it when you do it? only when you do it. He likes all of us. If he didn't, then you continue with the plan. What plan? And yes, it's true, I do like all of you. I wouldn't be offering to have all of your firsts if I didn't like you guys. I'm going to work really soon, but I could stop and say hi. Yes, I'm very glad, Baki. Thanks for being around. Yeah, you're busy nowadays, which makes sense because I'm busy nowadays. I don't have time for anything now. It sucks. But hey, my newest video is growing faster than the previous ones, which is good because it means my channel is slowly getting revived. And that means all good things are coming. I'm still working on the videos where I write the script, but I'm trying to make multiple at once so I can release them close together, sort of. That way, the algorithm will favor me. So, like, I'll release a script I made, and then I'll release a script someone else made, and then I'll sort of alternate a little bit, and then hopefully that'll, like, really boost my view counts. There's a contingency plan for everything. What's the contingency plan, Belle? What were we gonna do to me if I didn't like Sakura? What were we gonna do? I hope it's kidnapping. Anyways, feel the 4 days an amazing Comic-Con. Wait, is Comic-Con going on right now? It's growing faster, hee hee. Yeah, it's growing faster. It's growing. It's getting big. I swear exhibit fan art is in the works, but I'm slow. You're making exhibit fan art? Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hello, man. It's man. Hello, man. I would definitely kidnap you and force you to like me. Please do. That actually sounds... That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I can't even lie. Anyways. It's good I like big things. Oh, you like big things. You like big things, huh? Well, do I have just the thing for you? Do I have just the thing for you? Because I've got something to show you. I'm going to show you my nice big arm. It's so big, my arm. It's such a big arm. It can grab you and, like, head pat you and give you a thumbs up when you do good. Hello, Peachy. Welcome. Hope you sleep well to my stream. Hope you rest well. I always sleep during your streams, though. I mean, I'll take it as a compliment, though. Did you forget the background music? I never really put the background music ahead of time. I put the background music at the start. It's already over. It's already been played. So, wait, should I play Persona 5 lo-fi chill hop beats? The only issue is I'm worried about copyright. One sec, the audio's not on. I'm gonna check the description. I'm gonna hope that... I'm just gonna hope there's no freaking... One sec. This sounds... I'm gonna hope it's okay to include this. We're just gonna put a little... Am I allowed to use these? I just need to look around the channel a bit. It'll be fine. I'm gonna put a link to the thing. I'm gonna put the link right here. I'm gonna credit them right there. Alright. In the chat. Don't play like remixes maybe, because those can get copyrighted. Can they? Ooh. I mean, I'm okay if they get, like, copyrighted in the sense that it takes away ads, because I don't have monetization anyway. Wait, what do you guys think? The OG songs are fine. Yeah, well, I don't know. I just wanted something a little different. Okay, I guess I won't use it if there's concern. Let me find something else. We're gonna use, you're gonna use Persona 3 now. Use Persona 3. Persona. Nothing gives me more of a boner than Persona. Wise words. Sun Tzu said that. Okay, guys, let me know if that's too quiet or too loud. Okay, guys. I'll close my eyes, night-night. I hope this music doesn't make it hard to, like, sleep, because it's rather upbeat. But yes, enjoy, Baki. Well, not enjoy, probably, but I hope it goes alright for you. I hope you don't hate work as much as I do, because if you do, you're not having a good time. I've gotten copyrighted for my speed paints. Yeah, happens. Wanna know something? A lot of my ASMR videos have, like, copyrighted anime music in it. But the way I always do it is that I always try to see beforehand if the music is likely to get copyrighted. So I'll look at like people's uploads of the song on YouTube, you know, because people upload like OSTs on YouTube, and I'll check the description, and if they've been claimed, it'll usually like say the title in the description, right? Like the YouTube will automatically display like all the information about the song. If it hasn't been claimed, it won't say any of that. So I look to see if other people's uploads of the song have been claimed, and if they have, then I don't use the song because I'm like, okay, it's gonna get claimed for me too. But if it hasn't, then I use it because then I'm like, okay, I'm less likely to get in trouble for it. Now, of course, it's not a zero-risk game. Later on, it might change, and so then you'll get copyrighted later on. But at least then, it's like, I mean, you've gotten away with it for a little while, and now you've gotten views on it and some of the ad revenue, and so it's, you know, it's you get away with it. Hello, Nezumi. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, alright. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been here, Nezumi. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm an e-boy. I'm the ultimate e-boy. I'm actually the very first e-boy that ever existed. That's a fun fact. I don't know if you guys ever knew this about me. I'm the one who created the term e-boy. I created it. Basically, it's like... So, like... I created it. I created it. I'm a trendsetter. I like to do that sometimes. I like to just start trends. But yeah. You can't compete against Corpse Husband, brother. Listen, Corpse Husband is great, but I did it first, okay? I did it first. He came after me. I was a content creator so much longer before... Wait. I was saying that as a joke, but actually maybe I was a content creator before him, unironically. I was saying that as a joke, but maybe I have been. Because I wasn't thinking of my ASMR channel. Because I started that like years ago. But I wouldn't know. He might have been in the game for a while. I don't know his history. If the music's too loud, let me know, guys. Yo, Ein, welcome! It's awesome to have you here. Hello, Lily Hannah May, welcome back. This music seems kind of loud. Maybe I should turn it down. Just tell me if I should. Exhibit boy, haha. Yeah, exactly. Does E-boy stand for exhibit boy? Yes, it does. Kind of old exhibit. I'm like 2 years older than you, Sakura, or like maybe 3. I don't know. He's young compared to me. He's got a lot more energy than me. Yeah, I'm young. I'm forever young. Alright, so guys, so. What were we gonna do? We were... I'm just trying to make sure I read all the messages. Alright. So yeah, guys, this week's question was, if you had to become an animal, what animal would it be? This is, perhaps it's a less deep question than a lot of the questions I ask from Menhera Monday, but, you know, I think that there's a lot that goes into it. Because I think at the end of the day, we as humans, a lot of us aren't very happy with our lives. A lot of us would actually rather be an animal. You know? Sometimes I've thought to myself, maybe it would be nice to be a cat. Maybe it would be nice to be a bird. You know? Because look at the lives they live, it looks a bit easier. Right? But, you know, do you really want to be an animal? Considering that animals have less going on in their lives? You know, a cat is never going to be able to, like, have the same complexity of life that a human can, probably. So it's an interesting question, because it's like, if you become an animal, you know, you gotta put a lot of thought into what animal you'd be if you want to get the most out of life. So it's actually quite a big question. And it sort of shows, like, what you value in life, you know, based on how you answer that question. I'm forever 19. Next February, I'm refusing to age. That's fair. I should have done that. I know some people that are already animals, like my ex. Damn. I want to know... Do you believe in life after love, Exhibit A? I don't really know what that means. Life after love? Life after love. I'm gonna... Right. Do you believe in life after love? I mean, it depends. Okay, so that means like a life after you've lost your, like, romantic relationship. I mean, it depends on how important the relationship was. I mean, obviously relationships end all the time. So two people can fall in love and then have a conflict and then they fall out of love, or they have a issue, or, you know. And so you can obviously still live on after that. You know, but maybe that's a bit different. You know, just having a relationship that meant a lot to you, then that ends, is a lot different to, like, finding, like, your literal soulmate that you were supposed to be with for the rest of your life, and they're, like, your perfect match, and then you lose them. It's like, that's probably a bit different. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you know, relationships end all the time. People who are in love, that stuff ends all the time. But, you know, it's not always... It depends. You know, some relationships will end and you'll move on, and some will end and then you'll never move on for the rest of your life. So, it entirely depends on the situation. Love afterlife, though, is for sure a thing. I know what those ghosts did. Yeah, they got their ectoplasm all over the place. J-Dog says gorilla. Yo, what's up, baby gorilla? What's up, baby gorilla? Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think I'm strong enough now. Were those like song lyrics or something? Alright, so... Not gonna lie, I read, do you believe in aftercare after love? You better have aftercare after making love. It's important. Hello, dog. Alright, so, I'm gonna read the first answer, but hang on, let me get it up first. It's funny everyone's saying hi to J-Dogs. They're all just like, hi, dog. Sup, dog. Getting the form. I'm gonna read the stuff out. Yes, if you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? Alright, first one. You're an. If you had to be. Alright. I wouldn't become an animal. I would become cock. Why? Because I Love Cock, written by Zana. Wow, what a surprise! What a surprise! That's crazy. I can't believe Zana would write a message about cock. This is crazy. That's not even... Cock's not even an animal. That's not an animal. Okay? It can sometimes be a monster. It can be a monster, it's not an animal. It's not an animal. It's not a... Cock is not a creature. Right? I guess if you're talking about mine is quite a creature, you know, mine's a bit of a monster, but I don't know. I don't know. Cock's not an animal. I think my kindergarten teacher lied to me. What? What? No, no. No, no. What happened? What happened to you? That's horrible. Cock answer forever until exhibit refuses to read them. Is that what I have to do? I have to freaking refuse to read them. I need to turn on the live chat so I don't miss the inappropriate messages. I'm going to turn on live chat, guys, to see the inappropriate messages that people send. Yo, playing with these chains is really satisfying. I wanted to be multiple animals, that's why I'm a beast, rawr. Yeah, you're a beast, Belle. A beast in bed, that is. Don't refuse to read them, I won't refuse. I'll keep reading them, no matter how weird they get. They're carrying Menhera Monday. Chains? Unknown loves chains. Bet he loves them when Peachy chains them up. I will stop after the week you refuse to read my cock answers out. Wouldn't that be horrible? Guys, you want to know something funny? My last stream got age restricted. That's the first time that's happened. I think YouTube is finally starting to pay attention to my streams and is actually starting to crack down a little. So let's hope it doesn't get further than this. I don't want to get in like actual trouble, like get like a strike or something, like a community guideline strike. Because it only got age restricted. There's no long-term consequences for that aside from the video only being accessible to like people with accounts over 18, and it not really getting pushed in the algorithm anymore. But yeah, finally YouTube has like been like, oh, this is not appropriate. Oh my god. This guy who's talking about incest and, like, balls and whatever else, and getting dominated by men, maybe he's actually a little inappropriate. Like, YouTube's finally noticing. Because the incest? I don't know, unknown. That would be so... That's absurd. Why would incest be an inappropriate topic? I think everyone should learn about that. I think it's... Why would that be... Why would that be inappropriate? That's like a normal thing. Chains? You, got someone over? No. But I am taking volunteers. I'm taking volunteers. So you got age restricted for the profanity in the title, that's all. Oh, you think so? It is true that there's profanity in the title. That would make sense, because that is like a really overt way to get YouTube's attention. I hope that was all it was, because I'd like to keep getting away with being inappropriate. I'd like to keep getting away with it. I like to get away with bad things. I don't like to face the consequences of my actions. I like to do bad things, I don't like to face the consequences. But yeah, hello Skylar. Incest is inappropriate? The fuck has this world come to? Back in my day, we learned the alphabet. It was I is for incest. We also had W is for wife beater. Exactly. Those were better days. Now it's like controversial to beat your wife. You get cancelled. Get cancelled for beating your wife. Cancel culture's come too far. And C stands for a rooster, yeah. Well, the consequences are the best part. I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna read the next one. Had to be an animal. Which one would it be and why? A dragon. Why? Despite my VTuber having cat ear, I did debate having it with dragon wings and horns instead of cat ears, as I have fiction on dragons, so that's why. I want to become a dragon because I simply just love dragons. Written by Zana. This is your more serious answer. Yeah, I mean, dragons are pretty cool. I know a lot of people really love dragons and think they're like the coolest thing ever. I think they're fine. I mean, I think they're cool. I'm not obsessed with them. They're cool. Dragons. The kind of dragons I like the most, though, are the bad ones. I like the bad ones. The bad dragons. So that... I can see why Zana likes dragons. I can see why Zana, of all people, likes dragons. I feel like it's for different reasons than why most of you might like dragons. I can see the connection. I feel like she's answered this question the same way twice, perhaps. I didn't know it could be fictional animals. I would have made myself something cool. I mean, it's not like I put like strict rules on my answers, but I mainly aimed for it to be like real animals, but you can submit fictional ones too. It's like a separate thing. A big dragon? No, a bad dragon. Also like Chinese dragons for the same reason as Zana. Yo, Chinese dragons! 杀人好人火，现在我有冰淇淋。Bro. Imagine you're out in the night and you see a Chinese dragon and it just comes and fucking eats your dog. That would be insane. Dragon is an animal. I ate one before. You did? Gila monsters are the closest thing I have to a dragon IRL. It's Komodo dragons, yeah. Exhibit, now you're making me want to have a dragon ride. I can give you a dragon ride. You want a dragon ride, Sakura? Dragons aren't real, just like women. Fantasy beasts are so cool. Yeah, I wish women were real. Best male would lie. Yeah, Skylar would never lie. I love any and all fictional creatures from unicorns to El Chupacabra. Mythological animals are my favorite. Yeah, Chupacabras. My favorite fictional creature. But you've never ridden a dragon? It's not like they have a human form or anything. only there were women. If only. Too good to be true. I'm the forking Chupa-Kadupa. What? So I DM'd you a picture of one of my dragons. Oh, sent me a dragon pic. Yo, that's a cool dragon. No way. Sounds a dragon tamer. Women aren't real. Does that mean I'm extinct? It means yeah, women are fictional. All delusions in my head. Oh, my schizophrenia. If only there were women among us right now. If only. Among us. Women among us. Nothing but food is in men. Yeah, there's only men except some of us men are innies. Yeah. Man pussy. Men can have pussies. Women can have peni. It's, you can grow them. But women don't exist, so it doesn't matter that women have peni, because they don't exist. Do you ever just, like, drink the potion that, like, makes you change? Anyway, doesn't matter. Bussy? Yeah, that's... yeah. Women are just the sexy ones in anime. Yeah, women are an anime thing. They should make those in real life. Okie dokie. Alright, I think I'm gonna read the next one out. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be, and why? Probably a big cat. I think a big cat is my spirit animal, and I want to be my spirit animal. Plus, cats are agile and flexible, so you better be careful. Fun fact, did you know cats have venom in their claws? Written by Tess Tsukiyomi. Yeah, I think cats are kind of a good choice, because, like, if you end up being, like, a cat who's... I mean, cats and dogs both have it kind of good, in the sense of, like, if you have a good owner, you get to live, like, a nice, easy life. But I think being a cat would be better than being a dog, because cats are usually allowed outside of their yards and outside of their homes. And so you would actually be able to explore the world and meet other cats. You know? You're not stuck in your house, you can go out there and get some pussy. Get some pussy cat. You know? Because you can go wherever you want, you can go on little adventures. And, I don't know, cats are just cool. And cats get treated really well. They kind of just act like they're the boss of the place. You know, they don't need to follow orders or, like, do tricks for humans. They just chill. They do their thing, you know? Dogs follow more of a routine that the owners set out for them. But they kind of, they like it that way, you know? They like it that way, but... I don't know, being a cat would be kind of cool, you know? Be nice and relaxing. You get treated like an absolute fucking... like a princessa, you know? You get treated like you're the queen of everything. The queen or king of... you know? Like you're just... Cats, you live a freaking luxury life if you're a cat, okay? You get fed, you get treated, pampered, loved, and adored by everyone around you. It's pretty great. Being a cat would be a cool option. I'll go pick up my brother. Alright, Belle, see you later. Just stopping by. Oh my god, Sakura's having a seizure because I said Princessa. That's crazy. Darn. But yeah, hope it goes well for you, Belle. repeat what you just said, Exhibit? You're like, what? Like a princess? You just like that word so much. I wasn't even saying it towards you. I was just saying it, and that's enough to set you off. That's... I mean, I'm flattered, though. I'm glad you find my voice that captivating. My princessa. He's always having a seizure? That happens. I don't think that's a seizure. What is it then? Toy. What is it? Is she having like an orgasm on her keyboard? Hello, Cypher. Welcome. Welcome, Cypher. The Chiper himself. Well, Sakura's having a nice time. That's good. Right. See, this part of the song makes me laugh because frickin' Peachy pointed out that this part of the song, if you listen to it the right way, it sounds like he says penis, but we're already past that point in the song. Alright, anyway. But yeah, I think, speaking of, like, cats and wanting to be a cat, I actually, at one point, had an idea for a ASMR script where, like, you become a cat, but then after you become, like, it's like an isekai, but instead of going to another world, you become a cat. But then whenever you become a cat, suddenly all of the cats look like cat boys and cat girls. And so, like, you become a cat, and then instead of the cats looking like cats, they just look like cat boys and cat girls, and then they're all like... And then you're like, what's going on? Why are you like cat boys and cat girls? And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the way cats have always looked. And then you get to know the other cats and make friends with them, and then you fall in love with this one charming cat boy. And then you live your life as a cat. And then you go on a little adventure. That's an idea I had at one point. It would have been such a wild idea. I could still do that. That could be funny. That could be fun. Do you guys think that's a good script idea? Should I do that? Or is it weird? It's low-key, like... If that cat is calling me Princessa, I'm marrying him. Damn. I mean... I don't know. That's what it would take for you to marry a cat. Pretty sure that's bestiality. 'Cause that's the funny thing about my script, that script idea, is that it's basically bestiality, because you're a human who gets turned into a cat. And then when you get turned into a cat, all the cats look like cat girls and cat boys, but like they're still cats, right? At the end of the day. Like you've sort of like, it's like weird because it's like kind of an isekai, but kind of not, because it's still the same world, but like it all looks different all of a sudden. And it has like different rules. I don't know, it depends on how you interpret it, because you could just say like, no, they're not the same creatures, it's a different world or something. You know what, that's a good point. Yeah, it's like, but we don't need to think about that, okay? We don't need to think about that. We don't know anything about that, alright? You go do what you want with the cat girls, okay? Don't question the ethics of it. Don't question the ethics of it, alright? Whatever you do not question the ethics of fucking a cat girl, okay? Do not question it. Do not... Just ignore the fact that she is like a creature that, like, Like, people always are on about, like, how it'd be great if we created, like, genetically engineered cat girls and whatever, and it's like... I mean, if you think about it, you're basically genetically engineering, like, slaves, right? Like, if you own a cat girl, that's like a... Like, yeah, it's a cat girl, but that's still, like, a person with human-level intelligence, right? That's like a cat... That's like a human in their... Mostly in their brain, right? It's basically just you taking a slave, right? And you calling it your quote-unquote pet. You know? And then if you genetically engineer them to, like, want to be pets, you know, for them to enjoy having an owner, it's like, well, that's pretty questionable too, right? That's a pretty dubious power dynamic. It's pretty coercive. You've literally, like, created this being. This being has been bred into existence for the sake of, being owned by people. You know? I don't care, though. I'd still get a cat girl, to be honest. Actually... Who cares about morals in 2025? Exactly, that's so real. I would still get a cat girl. I don't care. Don't think about the moral dilemmas. We need our cat girls. Yeah, I don't care if she's basically been genetically engineered to be a slave and is, like, extremely malleable in terms of how her mind works, and I have an unfair power dynamic against her because of how she was literally created. I don't care. I want my cat girl. Alright. What are morals? That's a good question. Malleable's a cool word, so I 100% agree with Exhibit. Slave? I don't think a cat girl would be a slave, more like the other way around. I suppose. I mean, if a cat girl is, sassy. I'm a cat girl and I wouldn't be a slave. You sure about that, Sakura? Sakura, if you're not a slave, then why is it so easy for me to control you, my princessa? I'm a dog person, I would never be a slave to nobody. Uh-huh. Really now. I know, dogs are pretty obedient. I think compared to cats, they're even more likely to be obedient to humans. Dog. Sakura predicted what I was gonna do. Yep, there we go. Oh, dear lord. This is power you can't buy, my friends. Behold, witness the power of Exhibit A. Cats are amazing, Cypher. It's true. You don't control me. You're barely holding on and you're saying that, Sakura. I don't know. Only if I let you sometimes. I wonder who here has the control. It's surely not the one who gets weak in the knees every time she hears a certain word. I don't know, that sounds, you know, immediately reacting after hearing a certain word. That sounds a lot like a pet, doesn't it? Isn't that what pets do? When they hear a word and then they immediately act? When that's all it takes to trigger them? I don't know, it's pretty pet-like behavior. Alright, anyways. Anyways, guys. Pet, ooh, just like me. Yeah, Unknown knows his place. It's a good boy, Unknown. Peachy would be very happy. I'm not your pet. I'm a strong, independent woman. Sure. But submitting is so much fun. Exactly. It's fun. And don't always have good points. Exactly. Alright, let's read out the next answer. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? Bird, to shit on people's cars who have either wronged or annoyed me. Written by Pop-Tart Snake. I thought you would have been like a Pop-Tart Snake. Pop-Tart Snake. Wouldn't that have been... I feel like you... yeah. I feel like that's... you'd become a bird just to shit on people's cars. I feel like you live the rest of your life as a bird. That's your whole life. You don't get to ever live doing the things that other creatures can do. You do that just to shit on people's cars. I feel like that's not a very good reason to be an animal. To be a whole... you know, like, I feel like there's other... I feel like if that's your only reason for being a bird, you're gonna regret your decision. Because, like, you're gonna get bored of that eventually. But I think there's other cool parts about being a bird, like getting to fly. Flying is cool. Flying would be awesome. I think that'd be fun. And a lot of people that have bird syndrome, chasing crumbs. What? People doing that? Flight's pretty cool, yeah. Did you read mine yet? No, I did not, Peachy. I haven't read yours. Welcome back, Peachy. You eepy? Been sleeping? Want some head pats? Pat, 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 pat. Everybody head pat Peachy. Surround her right now. Giving up reverse cowgirl to ruin windshields is crazy. What? Giving up reverse cow... oh, I guess you mean because you're not a human anymore. Why that specifically? That's like, that's specifically, that's the worst part about not being human anymore. Although the way I phrased the question was, if you had to become an animal, which one would it be? So in this hypothetical, you have to become an animal. You just get to choose which one. So you'd lose reverse cowgirl either way. Unless you became a monkey. I guess you could become a monkey and then fuck other monkeys. But then, like, that's kind of weird. But then, like, it'd be weird if you fucked a human, too, as a monkey. Because then they'd be the freaking zoophile. So, like, one of you is gonna be the weirdo. No matter what. I guess you're kind of fucked, right? Like, if you become an animal, you're like a human, then you become an animal. It's like, what are you gonna do? Anyone you like, you can't You can't fuck people anymore. But then you can't fuck animals either, because you're a human in your brain, right? You started life as a human, so you can't be doing that, okay? But then if you do things with the humans, then the humans are weird. So there's no winning. You know? I don't know, yeah. It's not... I guess you do lose reverse cowgirl. You lose all the positions. Oh, except doggy style. You get to keep that one. I want to explain that mean joke we have in the Hispanic community. What? Oh, it's a joke about bird syndrome or something. It's not like I was fucking anyways as a human. Yeah, maybe you'll have more luck as a dog. With the bitches. You might get more bitches if you're a dog. Doggy style is so good. I'm sorry, is Exhibit teaching us how to fuck birds? I'm not. What do you mean? I'm saying it would be weird if you did that. I'm not saying teaching you how to. When did I teach you how to? You had to become an animal. Wait, let me just which one did I read the previous one? Yeah. You had to become an animal. Which one would it be and why? A molester dog for obvious reasons. Written by Bakia Bark Bark. What? You'd become a molester dog? For obvious reasons? What? What are you doing, Baki? No! See, Baki is disregarding what I just said about how it's weird if you're an animal to keep doing. Baki's taking it all the way. Baki chose the one animal that's like genetically designed to keep doing that. Bro. No! The molester dogs are evil! No, Baki! No! Don't be a molester dog! The molester dogs are bad! Yeah, speaking of fucking doggy style. I'm a molester dog slayer, but I can't kill Baki. Yeah, what the hell? What would you do if one of your friends became a molester dog? They're evil, but like, could you kill your own friend? How are dogs evil? No, the molester dogs are evil. Have you never heard of the molester dogs, Skylar? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you haven't. Long ago, humanity lived in fear of the molester dogs, helpless to their attacks. But you've never heard of them. Why, you ask? Because whenever they molest and eat someone, everyone forgets that person ever existed. That's why no one remembers the molester dogs. But at night, make sure to close your window, or else an iceberg may come through your wall. It won't make any noise, it'll just phase through, kinda like a ghost. But then the molester dogs come into your house, and then it's all over for you. I still feel afraid whenever I look outside and see an iceberg go into someone's home. It sends chills down my spine. I don't know if Peachy likes all those things. What things? Peachy agreed, and you live 5.5 inches. Also, do you like tall guys with nothing going for them? Just curious. Uh-huh. Maybe. You saying you're tall, Moxie? There's a famous VTuber with a video talked about the molester dogs. Yeah, there's a very famous, awesome VTuber who made a video about the molester dogs. You should go watch it. His name is Exhibit A. He made a little presentation. Do you have a script ready for this? No. That's the first time I've talked about the molester dogs. I haven't talked about them before. At least I don't remember. How mysterious. That VTuber has a sexy voice? Yeah, he really does. He sounds awesome. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Peachy. Sleep well. Fuck yeah, I'd be a molester dog. Music, you'll never see it coming. No. I learn something new every time I come and stream. Skylar! That's going too far. We like to be weird and strange here, but you're coming in stream? Come on. Literally watched that video several times just for molester dogs researching purposes. Why are you saying it like that? Hope you're nice and relaxed, Peachy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come and stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sakura. What the hell is he doing? Alright. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? I would want to become a bird. Bert. It's kind of weirdly spelled. What the hell? I would want to become a Bert, because I could just fly away, or a dog, because I get to be called a good boy, and lick the faces of women without it being weird. Without it being wired. Written by A-I-P-O-T-U, that's how it's spelled. Ipotu? Is this... I don't recognize that name. Want to be a dog so you can lick the faces of women without it being weird? Bro, what the hell? You don't have to be a dog to do that. You should just be brave and not let society's standards dictate how you live your life. I lick women's faces all the time in public. And yeah, people find it weird, but like, why should societal norms dictate how I live my life? You know? I don't know. I think you should just live your own life the way that you want to. Oh, right, it's Utopia. Oh, it's Utopia's name, like, rearranged. Yeah, okay, that's Utopia, yeah. It's because you're hot, Exhibit? True, I am hot. Extremely. Yeah, I might owe some apologies. We were not supposed to come in streams. Oh dear, Toy, what have you been doing? Unknown, chill. I really want my tongue on Peachy's face. Unknown. No need to apologize, Toy. I think we all secretly do that. What do you mean, we? What do you mean, we, Sakura? Sakura be like, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we, yes, we, all come to Exhibit A's streams. I would never say anything simpy ever. I think that's more than just simpy, Unknown. Could say worse. Guess you could. I feel like Cypher's said pretty interesting things about Peachy. But you know, she's cool with it. I think she'd be into it, to be honest. I think we should all lick her. I think that's something we should have a day where we all just lick Peachy. I think that's a great idea. Yes, we all do that. The freaking confessions are coming up here. Oh, there's no more music. What do we switch to? What do we switch to? Alright, Animal Crossing music now again. That sounds nice. Okay, we'll go with that. We should all lick Peachy. It'll be a new national holiday. Yeah, Lick Peachy Day. Lick Peachy's Peaches Day. JK, I don't do that? Sure, Sakura. I would never. No, never. Animal Crossing, I get it. Yeah, because we're talking about animals. How many animals have you crossed in your life? Yeah, lying is bad, Sarah. Don't do that. Lying is for men. Lying is for men. Don't lie. Read Mining Sibith. I'll get to it, I'll get to it. Alright, I'll move to the next answer. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? I would love to be a manatee. They are so calm, easygoing, and lovable. I find their curiosity and gentleness very lovable. Written by Optional. There's... yeah. It's because the name section says optional. And they wrote optional. That's funny. Manatees are... yeah, I mean, manatees are cool. They're like... happy and lovable. Yeah. You can pat them. You could pat the manatees. But it'd be hard to move around though, don't you think? I don't know, I guess it'd be a nice relaxing life, I suppose. Thing is though, like, I feel like the best animals to be are like pets, right? Or animals that are kept by humans. If you're an animal in the wild, if you're a prey animal, you live your whole life basically having to escape from other animals hunting you. Like, you're living your whole life having to survive and escape death. And then if you're not a prey animal, you still need to, like, really hunt to survive every day. And, like, if you'll like, go hungry if you don't, like, constantly hunt. It's like, animals don't live easy lives in the wild. They don't. You know? So I wouldn't want to be an animal in the wild. I'd want to be like a pet, like a cat or a dog. That'd be nice. So we get out of my mind. Lying is bad, that's why I was born as a woman. Yeah. You're born as a woman because you're meant to do woman things. Woman things like cook in the kitchen and get pregnant. And men are born to do man things, like lie and go to war and die. We all have our place in society. I think the solution to sexism is just to, like, be ultra sexist to everybody, to both genders equally. And then that way, we, like, enforce gender roles so strongly that, like, everyone has a horrible time. You know what I cook? I guess. Manly things like carrying bricks. Can't we all just eat? Let's eat what Sakura's cooking. What the fuck? Oh, the Persona music came back. Oh, that was still going. It was just a break. Okay. Alright, that's over now. Giving birth? Yeah, that's what women are designed for. That shit is scary. It is scary, but you have to do it. It's obligatory. I'm cooking you, exhibit. You're gonna eat me. Cooking meth doesn't count. What? Can I have a piece of exhibit? You can have a piece, Cypher. Jesse, we need to cook meth. Obligatory birthing? Yeah. Yes, I will eat you out entirely. Uh-huh. Will you now? I don't know, maybe I'm okay with this. Nar. Ma'am, I have to put it in you. It is required you give birth. No, pretty sure that's against the law. Unknown. Alright, if you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? A wolf and ZZZ, because then maybe Ein would fuck me. Written by Anonymous. But it's not Moxie. Don't say it's me because it's not. It's me. Just fucking admitted it there. Why did you write me? It's not me. Don't say it's me. Yes, I wonder. Who here is the biggest Ein simp who would write this? Who would do that? So he does Ein simp for the wolf and ZZZ and Zenless Zone Zero. Because I know a lot of people simp for him. He's like really popular with furries. Zenless Zone Zero has so many hot girls, I swear to God. The girls in that game are so hot, and the graphics are so good, it's so satisfying, and the combat looks so nice, okay? The waifus are so awesome. I love they are all so good. And the combat is so fluid and fun, which is why it really sucks that the game overall is kind of ass. Right? The combat looks so smooth and pretty, and then there's pretty girls doing pretty fighting, and it's so nice. But the only good thing about the game is the combat, gameplay-wise. The rest of it is, like, not that interesting. And then the combat gets repetitive, because you're just doing the same thing over and over. It's just combat area after combat area. And it's frustrating, because, like, the characters are so good looking. It's such an aesthetically pleasing game. Not just in its effects and its combat, but in the characters. It's like, it's so frustrating. Because I find the story kind of boring. I wish I didn't, because if I found the story interesting, I probably would have kept playing it. Because the waifus are so pretty. Bro, it's just like, it's frustrating, because like... And the combat is genuinely good, right? Like, I'm not just playing it because I'm a... You know, like, the combat is like... It's good combat, it's so satisfying. The combat is so satisfying. But it's the only thing in the game. It's the only... that's it. It's like... And that, you can only have fun with that for so long before you have to take a break. So I might return to the game sometime, because the gameplay is actually fun. I just probably can't play it for that long, because then I'll just get bored of the one gameplay feature, which is the combat, you know? And it's like, you just grind out the same enemies. It's such a pretty game. Like, I love how the game looks. It's so pretty. The graphics are so nice, and the characters are so nice. It's so fluid, and like, ooh. Like, I just want to touch those anime girls, right? They're so soft. Like, bro, it's not fair. I wish real life looks like Zenless Zone Zero. I wish real life was as bouncy. Yeah, she sims for me, yeah. The ZZZ waifus are so good. Yeah, they really are. Real life is as bouncy? Uh-huh. Isn't that why games were made? Yeah, for hot girls. That's why video games exist. That's the only thing that matters. I want to touch Lighter. Wait, who's Lighter? Let me look at a picture of Lighter. Oh, it's this dude. Oh my, I can see why you like him. He's just a shirtless pic of him, all muscular and stuff. Hot man. He is something, huh? No, it's not. I'm playing Lara Croft. No, it's not. Yeah, you'll play all the games with hot women and say that's not what your interest in games is based around. Ooh. He's a boxer. I bet you want to see him in his boxers. Have you seen Jane Doe from Zenless Zero exhibit? Yeah, of course. She's great. I'd love to be interrogated by her. That'd be fun. Very cool. Yeah, all the girls in Zenless Zero are great. It's like so peak in terms of the... Which is why I'm frustrated that I don't really like the story. Because the gameplay is super satisfying. Even though it's a bit repetitive because it's just the same fights. And the characters look so good. The game... Not even just because like they're hot, right? It's not just because they're hot. It's just that it's very aesthetically pleasing. Like the characters are aesthetically pleasing, even like a non-sexual way. It's just satisfying to look at. Right? Fighting. The fighting is good to look at. It's so bouncy. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Okay. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be, and why? Lion, because I love Narnia and lions are awesome. That's all. Written by Riku. Yeah, I guess lions are good. Like, they live in the wild, but they don't really live a tough life, because they're the king of the jungle, you know? Lions are majestic and strong, and very few creatures mess with lions. Except other lions. Have you seen that image of like a female lion trying to pester a male lion for sex, and it keeps like biting its balls, and the lion just looks so fucking sad and depressed. Like he just looks so sad. He's like, no, leave me alone. And then she's like, Ama, give me sex now, and she keeps biting his balls. You guys ever seen that image? Or those that not that image, just like a set of images. It's like a. That's pretty funny. Poor lion. Bro. The only thing that can beat a... Yeah. Why would he be sad? Because he's having his fucking balls bitten. You'd hate being a woman and having to wear a specific sport bra to be able to run. What did unknown say? Hate running, but that's because physical activity makes me really, really sweaty. Yeah. So men don't like when we do that. We like when you suck them, not when you bite them down hard because you're trying to, like, get something from us. Don't bite them. Balls are a sacred space for men. This is true. You don't mess with them. You don't mess with a guy's balls. You don't do that. I'll just stick to sucking then. Good, Sakura. You do that. Stick to sucking. To be fair, lions have barbed tongues, so licking them isn't much better. Yeah, no licking balls for lions. I'm learning so much today. Yeah, you're learning, Toy. You're learning. You're learning. Can you guys hear the chain when I'm, like, playing with it? I've been playing with it this whole time. Balls are scared of Sarah now. Oakley dokley. You can hear the chain? Yeah. Do you want these chains, Toy? Do you want to be tied in these chains? Got some chains here with your name on them. His voice. Yeah, you like my voice, Lily? I'm glad you like my voice, Lily. It's a cruel way to say sex or I will castrate you, but it makes sense. Yeah, it makes real sense, doesn't it? Yo, I'm wearing the chains like frickin' Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter right now. And I didn't even do it intentionally. That's so cool. Be careful, he will try to manipulate you with that damn voice. What do you mean, try? I got news for you. I already have. Now do as I say. I can resist. I don't think so, Lily. I don't think so. No resisting. Stop resisting. Obey me, Lily. Stop making those chains sound. You're awakening something kinky in me. Yeah, are you discovering something new about yourself right now? Put on your chains like a good girl. Exhibit, could you make me say yes, sir, in only 5 words? Say it now. good boy. That's 5 words. I don't know. I will chain you, exhibit not the other way around. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Can you do it one word? I can do it in one word. Submit. Submit. Moxie's going crazy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, Moxie. That's a good boy. Okay. What do you mean, control Sarah? You know what I mean, my princessa. You say I can't control you, but it's so easy to get you to submit at any time. Don't doubt me, Sakura. Don't test me. Don't test me. I can always use my secret weapon. It feels kind of like being a hypnotist and having like a secret word that you can say at any time to like make the other person like drop into a trance or like obey you. He's lying, guys? Oh no. I may be a man, but this is no lie. Because after all, there's no activity I like more than controlling women. I am a man, after all. It's in my nature. Anyway. It's a good ASMR topic right there. I mean, I did do a hypnosis ASMR. I literally did that. There was a whole video centered around that topic. I'm not supposed to be like this. I guess I'm awakening something in you then. You're discovering something. You're welcome. I'm against that nature. You can resist it all you want, but you'll fall in line soon enough. Can't be helped. Okay, I'm gonna read the next answer now. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? This is gonna sound disappointing, but human. We're animals, just more civilized. I can't really think of an animal I would want to be. I thought of a fox, but I feel like that would just be too common. I thought of Tasmanian devil, since then they're one of my favorite animals. But I don't think I would actually want to actually be one. So yeah, human. Written by Kit Kat. Sorry I'm not here. Fair enough. I'm glad that you put one in those, Kit Kat. You probably won't ever hear this, but it's cool to have Kit Kat around. She's one of my first stream watchers, so it's nice when she shows up. Okay. But yeah, I suppose humans are animals too, if you think about it. That's how it be. But here's the thing, right? Like I wouldn't become an animal. I would rather stay human if I had the choice. Like, the way I wrote the question was that, like, if you had to become a different animal, like, that's how I intended it. But, like, I would keep being human. I wouldn't choose to be a different creature. Because I think humans can do a lot of cool things, and I like the world of humans. Like, there's a lot of bad stuff in the world of humans, but, like, all the cool stuff in the world of humans, you can't experience that if you're a creature, right? You can't experience anime if you're an animal. You can't experience, like, culture if you're an animal. You can't experience, you know, all the cool things and, like, travel the world and stuff if you're an animal. Unless you're a bird, I guess you can travel pretty far as a bird. But, like, you can't live the cool life, you know? You can't do all these passions, all these things, you know, like all these art forms that we explore and love. Animals don't really get to experience that. I mean, maybe they sort of can to some small degree, but it's different, you know? So I'd rather be a human. Enjoy all those things. So many cool things you can do as a human that you can't do as an animal, so I would just stay the way I am. I agree. Alright, next one. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? I turn into an axolotl. They can regrow almost any and all of their parts from crushed spinal cords to entire limbs. That way, no matter what life gets me with, I'm just an organ harvester who harvests her own organs to feed everyone. Now, a little piece of me can be in everyone. Who's ready to find out what tastes better? My axolotl arms or my axolotl legs? Written by Belle. Wow, that's so kind of you. You want to feed everyone by giving them your organs. That's very sweet. Who here would like to eat Belle? I'd like to eat Belle. Let's eat Belle. Yum, yum, yum. A little piece of me can be in everyone. Yo, Belle's gonna be inside me. Awesome. You can't experience an anime if you're an anime. Nina... Or animal, I guess is what you meant to say. Nina Tucker's dog would beg to disagree. Moxie, no. Moxie, no. Edward. Edward. My whole personality is about being a bad bitch. Submitting to exhibit doesn't make sense. That's what makes it all the more fun to make you submit. I'm making the Ice Queen break down. I'm making the tough girl melt and realize her true nature. But I think you should accept all parts of yourself. You know, you may real talk. Sometimes we want to put on a certain image of ourselves. You know? We want to put on like a tough act. We want to make ourselves look strong to everyone. We want to make ourselves look strong to ourselves. We don't even allow ourselves to do that alone. But you should accept all parts of yourselves. And it's okay to do things that go against that image that you have of yourself. You don't need to maintain an image. You know? You don't need to be tough all the time. You don't need to be cold just to, you know, show the world that you're tough. There's nothing wrong with melting a little. There's nothing wrong with being a little submissive. And I don't even mean that in like a romantic or like sexual sense. I mean just even in a normal sense. You can appear weak. You can appear, you know, like that. It's not wrong. There should be no shame in that. You shouldn't feel weak just because you're not appearing tough all the time and putting on an act. It's okay to not put on that act. It's okay to just be yourself. And if what yourself is feeling right now is like you want to melt, like you want to be vulnerable and act differently to how you normally do, then you should accept that and be yourself fully, you know, because you're not obligated to be any particular way, and there's no shame in being that way, and being like that. Does that make sense? I hope my message is coming across okay. I'd fail the woman on my family if I'm tough, or if I'm not tough, you mean? There's so many expectations that are piled upon us. You know? You don't have to be a bad bitch all the time. If you want to be a bad bitch, you can be. But the question you need to ask yourself is, do I want to be one? Or at the very least, do I want to be one all the time? You know, we think things like, you know, oh, if I'm not tough, then what am I? It's like, I'm pathetic. It's like, you're not pathetic. You're not pathetic. There's no shame. You're not weak just because you don't want to appear tough all the time. It's okay to let down those walls and be a little vulnerable. So yeah, we've turned our weird little session into a life lesson. Okay, next one. You gotta become an animal, which one would it be, and why? I'm sure my answer will come as a shock to everyone, but if I could be an animal, I'd love to be a cat. Haha, wow, I know, so shocking and unique. But like, I just want to be able to laze around endlessly, but also be mischievous and have the zoomies when I feel like it. Not to mention, head pats? Pets? Those are already amazing as a human being. I can only imagine how heavenly it would be as a cat. And also, it would be way more socially acceptable to ask for pets. I could go on and on, but I'd love to be an indoor kitty who's the center of attention and lives a lovely and pampered life without a care in the world. Meow. Meow. Peachy the cat girl. Peachy the cat in brackets girl. Yeah. Based answer. I mean, someone else did say cats, but I like the way you put it. Yeah. I would... Yeah. Good. Peachy's a good kitty. Isn't Peachy such a good kitty? She's such a good kitty. I want to pet her. And pamper her. Let her live a life without a care in the world. Let's do that. Everybody say Peachy's a good kitty in chat. Thanks, Exhibit, for the advice. No worries. It's okay to be a little embarrassing sometimes. As long as you're happy. You shouldn't care too much about appearances. That's the crux of what I was saying earlier. I always get them because I'm short and every man wants to head pat me before I punch them. Right, but wouldn't you enjoy getting head pats sometimes, Sakura? Are you punching them because they're... You know, I mean, I guess if they're doing that without your permission, that's deserving of a punch. But maybe you would like to get head pats, you know? Maybe you're only saying no to them because you want to look tough, but maybe what you really want is to be taken care of. And that's fine. Alright, well, Peachy's probably asleep, so she's not even going to react to this, but... Is it not socially acceptable to ask for head pats? If you trust someone enough, then it doesn't matter what's socially acceptable between the two of you. You just do whatever is good for your dynamic. I do want to be head patted one day. I hope you get head patted one day, Unknown. Okily dokily. If you call me Princessa, you could get away with head patting me? Okay, my Princessa. Would you like some head pats? Good Princessa. But yeah, bass dancer from Peachy. Cat girls really are cool. I would love to own a cat girl. I'd love to own a Peachy. That'd be pretty good. You're always embarrassing, you're never embarrassed by things? Yeah. Don't kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes. You're only giving them ideas? Lily, I already had these ideas. You're just bringing them out of me. Peachy's just the basest. That is true. Owning Peachy, Kia. You like the idea of that, even though you like to be owned by Peachy so much? You want the roles to reverse. I don't know, we'll need to see if Peachy would agree to that. But I guess she does want to be a cat, so it means being a pet. I will not give you more ideas or tell you more of my kinks exhibit. You don't need to tell me, I'll be able to tell, just by how you react to things. You guys can switch. Yeah, switching is based. I'm technically a switch. Yeah, switching is based. Yo, Sakura said it after I said it. That's crazy. Although on her screen, she probably said it long before me, but on my end, we said it at the same time. You had to become an animal, which one would it be, and why? Everyone that knows me IRL would definitely think of a cat. I'm always compared to one by everyone, and I have lots of cat-themed stuff. I agree on the comparison, and the idea of being a domestic cat is appealing, especially when it's spoiled as Garfield. Bunnies are the cutest thing ever as well, and as a bunny mama, would be a crime to not mention bunnies. My bunnies are so loved and spoiled that I envy their lives. Also, did I mention how cute they are? Their poop is literally small chocolate balls, bro. And I would definitely be more like Shoko, a sassy and little aggressive bunny. A beautiful butterfly with beautiful and colorful wings would be great too. They're so beautiful and free-flying around from flower to flower, and no one wants to kill them because they're so beautiful. A ladybug is beautiful too, and the same reasons as the butterfly. I have more options I wouldn't mind, but those are some of the first I can think of, written by Sakura. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, cats... You're the first one to mention bunnies, because bunnies, yeah, I mean, that they live comfy little lives too, and then you also get to be like a little cute thing. I don't know if you should call, I don't know how I feel about you comparing poop to chocolate. That's kind of a weird, I don't want to mention that. You should not be eating that. Do not eat it. Do not eat the forbidden chocolate. But yeah, butterflies is, yeah, I mean, I feel like it'd be better to be like a bird if you want to be a flying creature, because then you can fly a lot farther and a lot faster and explore a lot more. But I guess, you know, if you like the idea of being like a pretty little creature, like a really beautiful creature, then that's nice, I suppose. That's a good option. I feel like as an animal, most of us wouldn't really care too much about how we look. We'd care about like the kind of life we can live. But I suppose the cuteness of a creature also affects whether we want to be it or not, so... I guess its beauty isn't that much different, you know. when it comes to like butterflies and stuff. But Peachy's forbidden chocolate. Unknown! What the fuck? No. Peachy's forbidden chocolate. No. What? Bad unknown. I can't eat certain type of cereal here because it looks the same as my bunny shit and I'm scared to mistake them. That's funny. Yeah, what the fuck, unknown? What the hell? Oh, that's crazy. There are limits? Yeah, what the hell? So women don't poop. That's true. That's true. Women don't poop. They don't do that. You gotta become an animal, which one would it be, and why? None, because I'm already a monkey. JK, it would be a dove, written by Lily. A dove. Yeah, see, finally, we got the bird answer that's, like, not to do with shitting on people's cars. But yeah, being a bird would be cool. And a dove, specifically, I guess, because doves are quite lovely, majestic little creatures. Unknown does love Peachy. You'll take anything from her at this point. There are certain things you shouldn't take. Listen. Listen. I may be a freaking fiend who advocates fucking your sister, but, like, there are limits. It's funny how that's where I draw the line. That is... I don't know. I don't know. Listen. I'm not... What are the answers about shit? I don't know. Oh, God. Alright, anyway. Next one. Why do you call yourself a monkey, anyway? Why are you a monkey? Anyway, next one. I need to get through these quickly, because we're past time. I'm gonna be sleeping in like an hour. I want to spend some time after stream doing other things, maybe. Just chilling. And relaxing. Gotta become an animal, which one would it be, and why? People call me a panda sometimes because I'm lazy like a panda and eat like it, but I would actually like to be a bird because flying is based. Also, I could poop on people, written by Skylar. Why is everyone talking about pooping on people? Come on. Fuck's sake, come on. I didn't want this to be the scat stream, guys. Come on, stop. Stop this. Why is what has happened? Come on. Listen, man. A lot of kinks have been featured on my streams, and, like, been running jokes. This will not be one of them, okay? I won't allow it. I won't. This is too far. I won't facilitate. I will not encourage. But yeah, panda. Being a panda might be nice. I mean, don't pandas need to, like, work kind of hard every day to, like, eat several times their own body weight? Isn't that kind of exhausting for them? Well, I'm not sure. I might be getting that confused with a different animal, to be honest. But, like, yeah, if you get to be lazy. If it's an animal where you get to be lazy, that's nice, because you don't need to do much. Everyone poops. Solve the problem. How to not make poop, and we'll stop sending poop your way. Why are you sending me it? Stop. No. Pooping on people. Yay. Why are you saying that? I don't know. It's not my fetish at all, but I'm peachiest, you know? Damn. Yeah, he'll just take anything as long as it's from Peachy. Because I'm black. Lily, what the heck? That's what you meant? Damn. Damn. Oh, frick. Eating is working, so don't work, just eat. If only. If it reads my mind, stop, it's getting creepy. What did I... No thanks to you guys, I don't want to eat. Skylar's saying why. Why do you think, Skylar? You guys keep talking about weird stuff. As long as it's peaches, it'll excite me. Anything for me is being a good boy. Unknown. Please have some standards. No. Please have some standards. I'm begging you. No. Comes in all shapes and colors. Bro, you guys need to stop this. I'm gonna start banning people in a sec. No more. Dear Lord. This is the one fetish I'm not gonna tolerate. This is the one kink I will shame. A man's got limits. I may be a very accepting person, but a man's acceptance has limits, you know? I'm not... You know... I'll betray my principles. Alright, enough. We're moving on. We're moving on from this topic. If I had become an animal, which one would it be and why? Mosquito. I want revenge. And there's no name here. What do you mean revenge? You want to suck people's blood? It's not even like revenge. Like, it's not even that good revenge. You're literally just biting them and taking some of their blood. They're not even. They might not even notice you did it. I feel like that's not a good way to get revenge. Just a little tiny skeeto. That'd be such a sad life. Why would you want to be a mosquito? You'd barely get to do anything with your life. Like, your whole life would just be buzzing around and trying to suck people's blood, and that would be it. That's kinda... I don't know. I feel like that's a bit, I just don't think that'd be very enjoyable, or very cool. Although, maybe it is a little cool, because there's this one game I once saw, I think it was called, like, Mr. Mosquito, where, like, you play as a mosquito, and, like, and there's, like, this girl who's, like, taking a bath, and you have to, like, land on her body and suck her blood without her noticing. So maybe being a mosquito is a little cool, if it's like that game, but, like, I feel like most of your life as a mosquito would suck, so I don't think that'd be worth it. You can get biological revenge on anyone who wronged you, and they wouldn't question you because there's a million other mosquitoes. Right, but they wouldn't know it's you getting the revenge on them, so that'd take away part of the benefit of it. Mosquito? You want to give someone a disease or something? I don't need to be a mosquito to give people diseases. I can give you a disease. You push both Sarah's and Exhibit's limits, it's a good day. No, it's a very, very bad day. Had become an animal, which one would it be, and why? Tough question. I think I'd like to be a pet of some kind, but only if I got to have a really good owner. Maybe a cat? Otherwise, in the wild, maybe an orangutan or a meerkat. Something social and explorative, but which has a relatively low risk of danger or predators and a high yield of cuddles and friends. I'd say dolphins, but they're honestly actually pretty terrifying as a social group. Mostly it would suck to be most animals, since we humans are kind of destroying the environment. Written by Toybox, the quote-unquote human being. Wink. What do you mean by that, Toy? What do you mean? But no, that's the thing. I would also just prefer to be a human, because animals, it's not... even putting humans aside, being an animal in a lot of cases sucks, because animals in the wild, a lot of them have to fight every day to survive. A lot of them spend their whole life being hunted, and most of them don't get to the... most animals in the wild don't die of old age. Right? Most humans die of old age. Animals in the wild, they tend not to, because something ends up killing them. You know, if you're a rabbit living in the wild, you're not gonna live to see your older years. You will get eaten by a creature at some point, probably. You know, that's the life that they live, and it's scary and terrifying and painful. And they don't even die in, like, nice ways. They die in horrible, gruesome ways. Like, if a lion freaking rips you apart, like, you're still alive during most of that process. It's not nice. But then, if we introduce humans into the equation, and you think, okay, well, what if I'm born as, like, a cow in, like, a farm? What if I'm born in, like, a really, like, fucked up, unethical farm that Exhibit A built? You know? What if I end up in, what if I end up in, like, a McDonald's farm? Because, like, if we're real here, like, a lot of these companies, they don't treat their animals well. They don't kill their animals very well or ethically or anything. They keep them in horrible environments, and then they kill them in painful ways. If that's you, that would suck. They don't live good lives. It's not great. You know, we're not very good to animals. We're pretty bad to them, actually. And while I do like to joke a lot about animal abuse, because it's funny to abuse animals, it's also pretty fucked up. And the reality of it is that we're not good to animals at all. We're pretty horrible to them. We are kind of taking away their forests and stuff. That's the thing. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's night. So I would rather be a human. My number one fear is getting eaten alive. Well, there goes my plans. Damn. Okay, if you don't want me to eat you up, then I won't. I don't have to. I push limits safely. I want to keep Exhibit in my life. Yeah. Don't push me too far. Just not to the death, though. Just not to death. It won't be to death. It won't make you die, but it will make you feel like you're seeing heaven. What if I just let you rest in my mouth? Huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. Sure thing. I meant if I was an animal. Wait. If I depend on Exhibit, I would die. I don't know. I think you'd like it. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? Cat, so I can be cute and sleep on Peachy's lap, written by Unknown. So many people answering cat. How fitting, Unknown, you answered cat, and Peachy also answered cat. You're thinking like your master. You're in sync with her. You're taking on her values and her desires. Well, I wouldn't mind being in your mouth, Exhibit, just saying. How would that work? What do you mean by that? What part of you is... Okay. If you had to become an animal, which one would it be and why? Hear me out. Be a parrot. Like, you yap all the time, and, like, you can say bad words and no one will judge you. Written by Chifer. I don't know. I feel like I can say plenty of bad words already. I feel like that's not the biggest motivator for me becoming a creature, you know? I can be a human and say bad words to lots of people. Yeah. But I mean, parrots are cool, though. Parrots are cool. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you very much! Cats are very popular. Everyone wants to be domed by a cat. Uh-huh. You mean a cat girl? Not a cat. We're not that freaky here, okay, guys? Don't do it with animals. You're so in sync with my goddess. So true, unknown. Well, that was the last one, guys. I'm gonna end stream now, because I want to rest a little bit before I actually go to sleep. Don't open that door. What do you mean? My limit is bestiality. I have some standards. Okay. Oh, we finally found his standards. Okay. I was trying to think you had none. There weren't pig noises? Oh yeah, speaking of bestiality, guys. Sakura and her pig fetish. The animal stream without pig noises? That is actually kind of ironic, huh? Why didn't Sakura put, like, pig? You should have put pig. Or no, I guess you wouldn't want to be a pig. You want to have the pigs. Alright, Sakura, here's your pig noises. I don't want to be a pig, I just find you hot as one. Okay, so you're attracted to me if I'm a pig. So you're attracted to pigs. Damn. But specifically Exhibit A pigs. How did we get here? How did I get here? Why am I talking about these things? How did I come to this point in life? Hello, Marlin, the god. Stream's gonna be ending soon, though. You came towards the end. I meant your pig noises? Uh-huh. I ask myself that every day, Exhibit. Yeah, me too. Hello, Marlin. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end stream now, because it's time for me to chill and relax. He protect, but most important... No, wait, he protect, he attack, but most importantly, he relax. So I'm gonna go relax right now. Relax on the bed. Alright guys, thank you very much for being here. It's been super fun. I've enjoyed this stream. I hope to see you again soon. Without further ado, I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.